Hey, good morning, everybody. Howdy, Julie, Carla, Ed, Vin, my JWSC. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. Everybody has coffee, orange juice, milk, I don't know, a Coke in hand, I guess. What everyone drinks. I have coffee, if anyone else would like to share. Dunkin' Pods is what I drink with hazelnut creamer. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Hey, Ed posted there, don't forget, John, BYOB Trading does his weekly e-learning at 1 p.m. Eastern Day in the members combo room. This is a members webinar. And while John is pretty much a day trader, there are many little tricks you can pick up from him, just like he can pick up tricks from swing traders. So please, at 1 p.m., if you're not doing anything, go give him a listen. He's been there long enough now. Go ahead and give him a hard time. You don't have to lighten up on him. Give him a hard time. And but anyway, just say hi. Tell him where you're from, and it'll all be cool, okay? All right, so thank you very much. All right, everybody, one drink coffee. Let's get started. All right, so let's go back to the SPY here. I don't see much change in the SPY today, really. Yesterday's close, we're down, price-wise, we're down a little bit, but I don't see how the trend has changed. I don't particularly see a candle that gives me too much concern here. It's possible this candle 3 days ago could have been concerning, but it lost its concern when the following candle was somewhat muted, just not much there. And then today, I see that we're down, but it's not, it's not like it's some big candle that says the building is going to come tumbling. It looks to me like price is simply trying to come back, find a little bit of support. And when price finds support, that is another area for more buyers to come in. So maybe another way to say it is it's looking for support, or is it looking for a pot of gold? So when it finds that pot of gold, the gold will get spent and then it'll start coming back up. Of course, if there's no pot of gold there, then it will keep searching and searching and searching. So right now, no real concerns. Take a look at the dark chart. Put it back on the daily. And on the daily, you can see that we had a couple areas where it was looking for that pot of gold, and it found it, lifted it up. Searching for that pot of gold, lifted it up. Searching for that pot of gold, and lifted it up. And the whole time, trending up. Whole time trending up. So I have to look at this and say, well, the bears, you're not in charge. You try to be from time to time. But I'm afraid that the bulls have control right now. And there's no doubt in my mind that someday the bulls will let go of that control. Pretty confident. Someday. Could be 10 years from now. It could be tomorrow. I don't know. But until then, let's ride with the bull, man. Let's ride with the bull. So, with that said, I have a couple. Whoops, let me move this out of the way. Where did it all go? Good grief, Rick. Seriously? Oh, wait a minute. How do I do this? There we go. I'm going to move this over so that it's out of my way. You'd think I've never done this before. Okay, so right now, bulls are in charge. A few charts that I kind of like, and we'll just go through and talk about them, okay? Take a look at Western Alliance banks. One thing I have noticed this morning, just like I noticed the other morning, that energy was popping up and energy is still holding this morning, is now some of these banks are starting to move. So, unless you're just a bank hater, there's a few of them you might want to take a peek at. Western Alliance is trying to move in here. You can see the chart pattern set up. A good target up here would be about the 200 period moving average. Another one, now this one I'm holding, and I know several other members are holding this, is DPST. And you can see how it's gone from this bottom, rallied up, went sideways, and now we're trying to pop out. Some might call this a pop out of the box. Some might call this a wedge breakout, something like that. Right now, there's 240% to the dotted deuce up here. Now, is it going to get there? I don't know. But you know, if it can only chip off a little bit of 241%, I'm going to call that a good day. So we're keeping our eye on DPST. WTI, another energy, working out pretty good. Tonight I have public e-learning. I hope everybody can make it. Public e-learning over in the free trading room. And I'm going to talk about some of the setups I use. And this is going to be one of them. And this is turning into one of my favorites, the 1750 trap. And I will be talking about this a little bit. So that's moved up quite well. 50-period moving average would be the next hurdle. Then after that, probably looking at a little bit of price resistance over here, and then the dotted deuce over here. Mike, I am in the stock I'm in the stock on DPST stock. When they're this low, say $4, you don't need to buy an option. An example is take this WTI here, and what if, put a target up here around these tops right through there. That's pretty fair, I think. So you're looking at 19%. You don't need an option for that. 19% is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. MRO is another one setting up. These are stocks that maybe for your watch list. You catch them. You buy them. You share them with the room, because I might not catch them. I may have to hop on one with you. So, we appreciate anybody that does any sharing out there. But MRO is poised up here looking at that 200-period moving average. EQT, you can look down here and look how it got to the 200. See how we went right above the 50 here? We got into what we call a rounded bottom breakout. Price danced around like it should, and then up it went. So here's one that has been that rounded bottom breakout that has gone all the way to it now. Now, a breakout of the 50-period moving average gives you a completely different trade. Zion popping up this morning, also popped up yesterday. Look how we're starting that Zion move right there. So it's charts like this that I want to spy on, I want to capture, and then manage. I know there's a lot of, oh man, I'm not going to trade those banks. No way, no how. I get that. But if you manage them, the chances of something bad happening, I just don't think are there. I think they're so minute that it's okay. But that, there is that chance you wake up one morning and some ugliness happens and they just gap right down. I suppose that is possible. But I'm not going to worry about that. So anyway, Zion looks really good. Am I still in this? Zion. I guess I'm not. Sure thought I was. Zion. Nope, not. No Zion for me yet. So anyway, Zion's moving up in a perfect trend. Now the key is to wait for your entry, however your entry is, okay? Your entry could be a buy now. Your entry could be a breakout. Your entry, or a breakdown, a pullback. Your entry could be a pullback and then breakout. Where's your entry? But everybody that's looking at Zion, everybody, their entry's in that area. I'll bet you $100. Everybody is looking at targets up here. So your entry could be, you're going to be in the same group of people. Same group of people. Rig. We talked about Rig a couple days ago. Remember when Rig was sitting down here and kind of trying to get bullish? We talked about that. Well, it needs to get through that downtrend line. Looking pretty good there. Boom. Through it we are. And now we're setting up in maybe the beginning stages of an entry setup here on rig. WRB, another one, big bullish engulf. What's the rule on a bullish engulf? It's a buy above the bullish engulf. That's where we're opening up. FNH. This one's just trying. It hasn't got my attention really just yet, but I like the way it's starting to move up here. If the bulls start to prop this up a little, it just might be one to think about. SLB. Look at SLB here. Nice move up. Here we have a nice move down, little gap, little sideways, little up here. A gap up, doji, engulf over that doji, and now we're moving up here. We're over the trend indicator, setting up to continue that move upward. If you looked at a chart, excuse me, if you looked at a chart that, I'm trying to figure this out, I never can remember which key I hit to do this right here. If you ever looked at a chart that, there we go, that created, that rounded bottom and then up, well, here's part of it. This is the left side. Think of it as a bowl. This is the left side. And I'm going to say about right here. And right here, you can see the bottom of that bowl being made. And at some point, the bowl may flatten out a little bit, but at some point, the right side of that bowl will be made. And that right side, that's the money side. That's the money side of the bowl. If you're short, that's the money side of the bowl here. If you're long, that's the money side of the bowl. So SLB starting to look a little bit like that. Key. Yeah, this is the one I bought yesterday right at the close. Key. We've got these two little bars down here with this big bar on the left and this big bar on the right. This makes it look a little bit like a Morningstar signal. And if you don't think it is, you just haven't had enough shots as I had this morning. So drink up. And then we pop up here and look at that little flag pullback. Popped up over that flag. Nice inside day. Here's a perfect way to draw this out. Say yesterday before this candle showed up. Take that pop out candle, put a box around it like that, and that's your buy area. Just anywhere in that area is a buy area. And we're right there right now. It's a nice chart. SCHW, this is one that I've been holding for a bit, working out. Not great, but it's greener than it is red. So I'll take it. We're just now over the 50 period moving 50. If this thing catches hold, back up here to the 200 is 34%. And why can't Schwab come back to the 200 period moving average? Why can't it? See, I think it can. So get yourself a nice little trade there. Halliburton. Oh, there it is right there. Halliburton set up. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom is what we're looking for. Bottom, run, rest. Run, rest. Run, rest. H-band looking the same. Sophie looking about the same. Wells Fargo on fire. Yeah, Wells Fargo is on fire. 200, here we come. MU. Now that we've broken out of this MU line here, go MU. I see a target of about 81 up here on MU. PFE. That's a nice chart. Look at that. Morningstar signal, big candle. Look at that. So let's draw the box. So yesterday, at the close, you could have taken yesterday's candle and drawn the box in there about like that. Taken yesterday's candle down to the trend indicator. Everything I do has, well, not everything, but a lot of what I have to do is about the trend indicator. So that's where I'm going to put my line. So this is my buy box in here. This is where I want to buy it. It could be up high, could be down low, could be over here. I don't know, because now I'm going to let price tell me. Price will talk to you. You just have to watch it. Price doesn't make noise. It's visual, braille. You have to physically see price. So look at price. Price will talk to you, and you will know when it's ready. CCJ is still kind of hanging in there. Okay, CCJ. So is that about it? Yeah, that's about it. Hey, yesterday it was brought to my attention that we need more cheaper charts, so I'm going to do that. I've actually created a scan here, but nothing's popped up this morning. It won't because it's a brand new scan. So I'm also going to be looking at stocks from $2 to $25 to help those folks that can't trade options. They want to trade, but a lot of times when we look at stocks for options, they're pretty expensive and hard for stock traders to trade. So I'm going to start looking for some $2 to $25 for those folks and post them out there in the app. So make sure you have the app, please. Every day I discover, oh, you have an app? I didn't know that. So please download the app. And by the way, if you do not get at least one alert from me a day, there is something wrong. The app's not working. It's not working more on my end, or I've passed out. One of the two. We'll see everybody in about 20 minutes. 30 minutes. You guys take care and be happy today, okay? Thanks, everyone.